I heard a director the other day telling a story about doing a production of Midsummer Night's Dream that had been translated into German and then from the German back into English, and it was what the character at bottom was referred to as posterior.
Well, I should have done that gag. Now, listen out. Go back when you're watching the film properly. As God, I hope you do. There's a squelch on there. Which
Pay attention, for heaven's sake! Pay attention.
You wanted that taken out. The dubbing, the sound. The man in head of dubbing, post syncing, etc. Put lots and lots of. The original squelching turd that he put on sounded like a sort of elephant being dropped into a sort of huge sea of blancmange, and we sort of wound it down a bit from there. But if you listen, you can hear the squelch. And Hugh, when he saw the dub for the first time, challenged me to, have I ever heard a dog turd, you know, when one had trodden in it.
I don't remember that conversation. Did I?
Yes,
did I make that point?
You did.
It sounds rather rigorous of me.
Well, it was rigorous, but you're right, of course. You don't hear a dog turd, but this is movie. Ah, now, Hutz, tell us what's interesting about this shot. Do you not remember that it wasn't night?
No, I do remember that. I do remember that. It was late afternoon. It was not night. That was night.
That was night.
But looking the other way wasn't night. And you did something clever and expensive, didn't you?
Yes.
Because there was this was at a time, this was shot before, what is it called? What's the wheel called?
It's called the Magic Hour. Oh, the Millennium Wheel.
Before the Millennium Wheel. The something Eye. London Eye. No, what's it called? The London Eye, before it had been erected.
Let me explain. We didn't do that all just to put the London Eye in. The truth is that the view from Primrose Hill is as beautiful as it looks there, and at night the lights twinkle. But, and Richard Curtis warned me of this when he read the script early on to give me some help. He said, we've tried to do this with the tour guide. You cannot, London light is not strong enough to pick up on a night camera, and you'll film it, and all you'll get is a black void. It just can't be done. You cannot film the Primrose Hill view at night. So we did a cheat, which was we shot it in the daytime and then computer generated that absolutely fabulous view. And since the Millennium Wheel wasn't there, we put that in as well. So many congratulations to the Magic Camera people at Shepperton Studios, who've created that wonderful romantic thing that we did. But it is as lovely. Actually, it's not as lovely as that. In fact, we sort of brought St Paul's forward a bit and moved the Houses of Parliament in a bit and got rid of a couple of...
Which they should have done when they built it.
They should have done anyway.
They should have put... They're far too far apart.
They are too far apart. So we just made it that little bit nicer. But it was always... it is a splendid view.